Hey, what's going on? So, this is for Virgos, right? This is for yearly 2023. I already have the cards laid out because I actually did this video and it messed up. But you have the Five of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Three of Cups. Oh, wow. Then you have the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, Five of Cups, the Temperance, and the Four of Pentacles. Then you have the Two of Pentacles and you have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so, all right. So, um, okay. So for you Virgos, right? I'm seeing that a lot of you Virgos right now need, wow, a lot of you Virgos right around now need, you have the Five of Wands, okay? And the Five of Wands represents conflict resolution. So this year is going to be about just, learning how to essentially not go back and forth with other people. It's something that I stopped doing years ago, right? I'm not going to continue. I don't debate with people. I don't negotiate. And the reason why is because that's an argument, right? And not negotiate, but I don't argue with people is the point that I'm trying to make. Not negotiate. Because negotiation is coming to a conclusion, a peaceful conclusion. But I don't argue. And the reason why I don't specifically argue is because an argument is you're trying to convince the other person that your reality is correct, which is total BS. Because if it's your reality and it's yours, and you shouldn't have to go out of your way to try to prove to other people that they should believe it too. So the Five of Wands is all about conflict resolution and how you need to stop worrying so much about conflicts and people not liking you and who said they don't like you and who doesn't like you. Live your life, right? Then you have the Seven of Cups. Now, um, the Seven of Cups represents options. Okay, it represents having a lot of people that you can kind of hang out with, get to know. A lot of people this year will be, because of the fact that you're leaving confrontation, that represents the Five of Wands. This means that a lot more people are going to start stepping to you the way that you want, where it's not going to be so um, confrontational, where they're just coming off and they're immediately butting heads with you. The Three of Cups represents you'll have more time to actually engage with people the way that you want to, which is talkative, communicative, could potentially be going out on a lot of dates, hanging out with a lot of people, a lot more intimacy may be involved. Um, the overall energy is the Empress, okay? You don't have too much major arcana, so for the most part, it represents more of the same thing that a lot of you Virgos have been doing, because a lot of you Virgos have been pretty much handling things right. But let's not count our chickens before they hatch. So you have the Empress, okay? And the Empress is, pretty much, the Empress represents creating, being very creative this year, um, being a figure, being a figure this year where a lot of people look up to. And please, I want to go ahead and say this: do not make me into a hero. I am no hero. And anybody who's trying to make me into a hero, I'm gonna call you a liar. I'm not gonna have y'all put me up there as some sort of hero. Please, I am not a hero, because I know where that hero stuff gets you. And the thing is that the I'm saying all that because the Empress, it represents building of the relationship, but it also represents taking charge. It represents being strategic. It's Libra, so it represents being strategic, taking charge. It represents having an overall plan and knowing the right things to say in order for you to get there, and playing your cards close to your chest and not letting a whole lot of other people kind of get too close to what it is that you want, what you've got going on. The Nine of Pentacles, it represents financial power in this, right? Represents financial power. It represents, like I said, taking control of your finances, taking control of the things that you want, much more financial abundance, much more financial wealth, learning how to budget, learning how to, self-actualize, at your own growth, at your own pace, the way that you want, seeing the results from that. The Five of Cups, um, the Five of Cups and the Temperance, people being upset, people people excuse me, people being upset, because the Five of Cups usually represents grief, regretfulness, um, people wanting to come by and wish that you were still around. And then the Temperance represents the types of people. So it represents the people who didn't treat you, Virgos, well enough when you were there, but now that you're not there anymore, now they wish that you were around, because they're like, oh, the Virgo always did have style. The Virgo always did, what I mean, cheer me up. The Virgo always knew what time it was for them. I just wish that the Virgo knew how important they were. Okay. Well, with that being said, they should have did this when they was in your face. They should have did this when you were around, but they learned after you left. And then you have the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is, you still have options as to what it is that you want to do. It's just that that's part of the regret for some of these people. It's the idea that they went out of their way to make it seem like you Virgos were nothing, and that you didn't have any kind of options, and that you were lame, and this, you know what I mean? Y'all know how it is that people always try to play Virgos out. You know what I mean? They always trying to make it seem like Virgos ain't squat, and we never gonna be squat. And it's like, you going a little bit too hard. It smells of you just going too hard. It smells, the way that they smell in that sense. It smells like me think thou are protesting too much, where they're going a little bit too hard to try to prove a point, and they don't have to, because it starts to look like, after a while, it starts to look like, well, what are you doing? Why are you going so hard for somebody who is not in your lane? Well, you're going real hard for somebody who's not in your lane. You're doing too much now. And but the thing is that they know that you have options, and they know that you have options, but they're not one of them. And that's one of the things that gets them upset. But the Two of Pentacles represents, regardless of whatever happens, you Virgos are continuing on to do your own thing, dating, you know what I mean? And, the Five of Pentacles, this is really getting a lot of people. It's the idea that people don't want you to leave. People don't, you know what I mean? Because you bring too much value. People don't want you to leave, but they can't, but their ego is involved. So they can't tell you that they don't want you to leave, because their ego is too involved. So they're going to try to play you, right? And downsize you and make it seem like you're not worth too much compared to them, even though they don't want you to leave. You know what my remedy is? My remedy is for y'all to just leave. So so let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Oh wow. Um Sorry about that. The Seven of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Judgment, the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Cups, Moving forward, like I said, in your relationships, if the relationships are too much work, it's a dub. A lot of you Virgos are going to move forward because it's too much work. The toll to be with the person, the amount of time and effort it takes to be with people who, it's a lot of work to be with. A lot of you Virgos are not going for. It's too much time. It's too much effort. Too much money. It's too much attention. Then you have the Judgment and the Seven of Swords. So the Judgment is again cutting off certain relationships, right? Letting go of them, See, being aware that you need to cut off certain relationships, excommunicate certain people, because again, as you're getting to know them romantically, friendship wise, family wise, some of them are too much time. It's too much time, money, effort, attention. They all, there's always something going on with them. It's never peaceful. They never say they good. They never actually mean that they're well off. They're always distraught. They're always messed up about something. And the Seven of Swords is what it is that they're not telling you. The Seven of Swords is they're running away from the BS that they pull because they're not financially stable. You're going to realize that a lot of people are not financially stable the way that they try to make it seem like they are. They're spending on things that they don't need, playing themselves, being delusional. So let's clarify the Five of Cups. Let's clarify the Five of Cups. So to clarify Five of Cups, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles represents having options. Having options. People who try to play you, they know that you have options because the way that you show up, you're different. You dress different. You know what I mean? You move differently, more self-assured, more internal value found, right? That you found in yourself over the years. Knight of Pentacles, much more decisive, much more interested in only dealing with the real thing. And that will scare a lot of people. Five of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, they know secretly why it is that you had to stop rocking with them. They know secretly why it is that you have to stop hanging out with them because you knew that they were dysfunctional and they know it. And they're going to be upset, but they're more upset at themselves because of the fact that they played themselves, you know, they played themselves with all of these, with all of these delusional antics that they were doing. So let's clarify the the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Hanged Man, Four of Wands, the Devil. So wow. So with all the stuff, with all the smack that they talk, Virgo, when you leave, when you leave them alone, the Eight of Cups, you will know why you left, because they tried to scapegoat you with everything. They tried to make you the source of their problems. And again, that's part of the reason why they know that you left, which is what the Five of Cups represents. So a lot of you Virgos next year, y'all are engaging in the force of the gigolo, which is the person that ends up breaking a lot of people's hearts, which is one of the personalities of Virgo. But you're more playful romantically this year and in 2023, uh because there's not a lot of stress on your shoulders, right? The way that certain people try to make it seem like. Certain people try to make it seem like if you don't have a significant other, then you're just lost, and that you'll never be able to come back. But the Hanged Man represents, why it is that you had to let go of these people, because they were trying to make you the source of their problems, and they have their own situations that they need to fix. They're just delusional, trying to blame you for that type of stuff. Then you have the Four of Wands and the Devil. The Four of Wands and the Devil represents you can't live in a home or build a home with somebody, you know what I mean, while they're trying to scapegoat you. You can't build a home with somebody who, who can't admit that it's their fault. I can't explain to you, Virgos, how many times people have blamed me for some things that ain't even got anything to do with me. You know what I mean? Plenty of times over some stuff. The better I am is the worse they try to treat me. And I'm sitting over here like, why would I put up with this? And then it's like, oh, well, are you just gonna leave? Yeah, because you keep trying to scapegoat me. And I'm not gonna let you scapegoat me and stuff. Because what exactly is my reward for being upright, being scapegoated? So I can just be upright for myself and be self-serving. Why would I want to hang out with you? Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. So again, walking away is what a lot of people are afraid of. Then you have the Six of Swords, Page of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. So the Six of Swords is, that's okay because more people are coming in anyway. New people. You're very important. A lot of people want to get to know you this year. You will meet a lot of people this year. The Page of Wands, and you will leave a lot of people this year because a lot of people are not going to be able to cut it. The Seven of Pentacles, a lot of people are going to want to try to get in touch with you, but you're going to be evaluating them. You're going to be trying to see what type of value they have to you. You're going to be more self-serving, right? You're going to be a lot more respectful to yourselves and what it is that you want. And then you have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords represents this situation where you happen to be in a situation right now where the Knight of Swords is a lot more opportunities, right? A lot more when you leave these people who try to do all this stuff to you, even the new people, when you leave them, you're gonna have more people coming in. So you got a lot of things going on, Virgo. You got a lot of money coming. Got a lot of got a lot of angry people that honestly end up turning from angry to sad face because you left, because they can't play you. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Trying to get this YouTube channel to 3,500 subscribers by the end of January, so we're close. Currently, right now, we only need 63 subscribers left for us to actually reach the goal. So please, please, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop these videos. Peace.